Hello and welcome to Old Colonel Cars. Today we've got another, I think, very special classic, the E38 7 Series, and this is a 735, that's a 3.5 V8 Sport 7 Series, and it's only done 32,000 miles. I absolutely love these cars. You've seen I've sold a few low mileage ones of these this year, and we're lucky enough to have this one as well. Low owners, 32,000 miles with full history. And the spec is superb. So it's Brits Blue Metallic, which is a stunning colour. This has got the cream, so expensive, fully electric comfort seats, which, as I've said before, are the best, most comfortable seats you'll experience. They're fantastic. It's got the M parallel alloys, which again looks superb. And it's immaculate, this car. It's just come back from Spain, where the owner has had it at his holiday home over there, so it's had a nice summer. And now he's decided to move it on. It's a low owner car with full history, 32,000 miles. So I'll do a quick wide walk around, but the car is in absolutely immaculate condition, and I just think these look great. You know, the 7 Series, the E38 is the last before they maybe went, you know, iDrive, that sort of thing. So these have got a massive following, and they're getting really hard to find with low mileage, although I do seem to manage them this year because, you know, they were used, you know. So if you're in the market for one, don't miss this one. I think it's superb. So it's a June 2000 car, so one of the last. So it's got all the facelift, you see there, the clear lights on the back, you know, it's all fully color coded. And when you see the interior, only on the very latest ones of these they had the matching sort of carpets and dash, you know, just really lifted the interior. Before that, you know, this was the run out model. They were just about to bring out the next shape, which didn't go down so well initially, but this, look at that just sits there fantastic. So it's got the lovely clear front lights. There's no noticeable dings or dents. I'm going to obviously go around it in detail. No rust on this car. Underneath is all just as good. You know, the wheels are all completely unmarked, all fitted with a nearly new set of Uniroyal tyres. So, you know, that gives you an idea of who's looked after this car. And when you see the interior, it's just as good as the outside. Comes with the metal sunroof. You know, they did have TVs on these, but obviously that was analog, so although it all still works, you won't pick up many programs on that now, but it's just a lovely place to be. So let's go closer. Let's go start at the bonnet as usual and work my way round, but you know, a really special car. So front end, I think these, look how that's distinctive BMW there, you know, twin lights and a really nice colour. But so all the lights are clear. There's a little bit of condensation on the driver's side fog light there, but you know, being picky again, but just trying to point everything out. Now look at the shut lines, they're all good. Bonnet shuts correctly. The bumpers haven't got scratches on them, you know. The grills are all black, they're not faded. This is a really, really well kept example. It's probably been garaged for most of its life, looking at the condition of the rubbers, but it's certainly been looked after. So being a really late one, it's got, you can see there, rain sensitive wipers, things like that were only just coming out when this model was produced. But down, the shine on the bonnet is fantastic. Might not come across on this quite dark day, but Brits Blue is one of the best. But not a ding, not a dent in that bonnet. So I'll go around this side, and just, you know, with those M parallel alloys, looks fantastic. So a bit closer, look, again, the bumpers, the bottom of the front spoiler, if you like, is all clear from stone chips. There might be the odd one if I look closely, but I really can't see anything that's standing out at all. So really presents well. So let's do the passenger side. Do the long shot, see if I can pick up anything in either of those big doors, but nothing. I mean, it's a big car, 7 Series, but it doesn't look that big these days. It just seems to, it's a fantastic shape and it looks so good. But there's not a ding or a dent in those doors. I'm looking, I can't see anything for you to point out. So let's do the front. So as I said, all the alloys, as far as I can see, are unmarked, and they've got the correct finish. So if you look, it's got the chrome effect on the outer, and this is slightly duller. That's how they come from the factory. Most of the time when they've been refurbed, they do them all one colour, which is wrong. Nothing on the arches at all. I'll go around them all just so you can see, and sometimes they can go at the bottom of these trims on the sill covers, but even if you look inside the arches, there's a bit of dirt there. Obviously, as I said, we're testing on a farm, but not even any scrapes on the bumper there. All good. So let's do the passenger front door. So the paint finish is great all the way along, all looks correct, you know, all looks very original. Bottom, where they can go, sometimes they can rust, or any car can rust where these plastic seals and water sits, but as you can see there's nothing, so all good. Corner of the mirror sometimes gets caught. All good. So let's do a quick one on the roof while we're here. I can't see anything to point out. I think there's a little catch there, but it's just been a little scratch maybe, but I mean I hadn't seen that before. You can't really see it. It's not broken the paint or anything. Really is good. So rear door on the passenger side, again there's nothing. I'm really looking at all the angles here, all straight and as it should be. Around the handles, all good. So there's a little bit of, they can go on this rubber here, that's just crack there, but you know, no water's going to get in, it's just a superficial, the water runs down here. All good. So let's do the rear passenger wheel. I'll do them all, but they're all unmarked in the same finish. Brakes have all got plenty of life, and the as I said before, the tyres are almost new, all unirolls. Look at that arch, all good. So no problems at all. Again, bumper's not scratched, really clean car. There we go, do that angle. Fantastic. Okay, so passenger side all good. Now we do the rear. So all colour coded. Again, rear bumpers are not scratched. It's, you know, it's a remarkable condition, this car. You know, see that you can get a hint of the seats in there, and it's got the later style sort of rear. You know, behind the seats, the cover there that were coloured, same as the dash on these later ones. But anyway, let's go across the bonnet. Nothing, as you can hopefully see. All good. So let's go down closer. So lights are all good, they're original facelift lights. There's no, sometimes you get rust on the bottom here, as I said before. It's all good. Really is in excellent condition here. Let's go across. No, again, nothing. No dings, no dents, no scratches on the bumpers. Remarkable, really. So there we are. And the driver's side. Just as good. I'm looking from here, I can't see any marks to mention, but we'll go closer. So again, same story. Them brakes don't look very old at all. Look at the centre there. Tyres as new, no marks on the alloys. You'd be hard pressed to find a better example of an E38 than this. Really is superb. So nothing on the rear arch. Rear driver's door finish, same as the rest of the car. I'm looking, nothing to show. Bottom, I'll go along the bottom because they can go on here. All good. Do the roof from this side. That's off the aerial for, I think that's, is that GPS or sat nav, but nothing. Let's have a look lastly on this last door. Can't see anything. Go right down. Superb. Corner of the, nope, not been caught there. And lastly, front wheel, same condition. Arch. All good. Now look backwards along the bottom there. Nothing to point out. I think I may have found one. There's a little scratch there. Oh no, actually, little. That's not a scratch. It's just a polish mark. A little bit of condensation in that indicator. But really, that's the level I'm going at to find anything to mention. So the bodywork and the paintwork are absolutely superb. The wheels are unmarked. Let's look at the interior. Wow, look at that, such a light, airy. Now, door cards, If you notice on these later ones, it's all sort of matching colours, so the cream really works well with the blue. Condition of the door cards, they look brand new, fantastic. Seats fully adjustable, so you've got this bit adjust, obviously the seats, you've got lumbar, and this actually tilts and that can make, these seats are so comfortable. Headlining's perfect, matching again. Obviously it's got the sunroof, and if you look at the dash, it's got the blue dash with the blue carpets. Now really does give it, you know, a luxury feel. Let's do the seat. It's obviously electric headrest as well. Condition is fantastic. It looks a little bit lighter on the camera than in real life. It's more of a creamy colour, but all the wood trim. Obviously it's got airbags, so that's the TV module. You know, all the aircon controls, etc. And I'll do I do the driver's side. We'll go over there, but fantastic condition. You can probably tell again, I do like an E38. Rear seats, you know, very probably not been set into the sills. Carpets, the mats as usual are in the back, but the back of the seats aren't scuffed. Condition as an armrest in the centre or a third seat. Yeah, all good. I'll go up so you can see. Headlining perfect. It's got the obviously the phone's not there. I'm not sure if that's in the history. It might well be, but you had controls there for the TV and things. So, superb condition. So let's push the electric opening. So if you listen, just lifts the boot up. So here we are, massive boot on these, very practical. There's the mats, all colour coded, correct ones. Sat nav disc there. I think there's some plates in there from when it had private plates. I haven't even checked this yet. I haven't finished my PDI. There we are, look at that, all there. There's your locking nut. Everything's in place. So really nice. Then we'll close it down gently. But if I look up while I'm here, there's no rust under here. They can go around these lights where the water sits on the bottom here as well. Nothing. So let's go to the driver's rear. Door card, all again, nothing to do. There we go. Back of the seats. Let's do this seat. So you can see you've got the headrest in the back. Colour coded there. The rear parcel shelf, I think you call it. But all in superb condition. Really, really nice. And now, lastly, obviously you'd expect, this has only done 32,000 miles, but the condition of this is just as good. Look at that, that's lovely. Memory seats. You've got the M Sport steering wheel there, only sort of available on the late ones, really nice, similar to the 5 Series. Again, fully, look at the carpets. Fantastic condition. Seat, you know, it's got a bit of wear, I guess, where you've sat, but nothing you do anything to. Smells lovely as well. You know you're not going to get that, but I just think fantastic interior. And let's do the engine bay. Oh, you have a look at that seat there. Again, try and do this one-handed. So on a 7, you lift it up slightly. I'm going to try and lift this heavy. There we go. Just about. Quite heavy to do one-handed. So 3.5 V8. You know, really smooth but sporty engine. Plenty of power. Condition-wise, same as the rest of the car. Look at that. You know. Go around this side. Superb. So, another special car, very low mileage, E38, available now at oldcolonelcars.co.uk.